Hi, and welcome to this week's video. I wanted to follow up on a previous video I did around soul calls to give you an experience, a guided experience for you to connect with your own inner wisdom, your own inner guidance, for you to have a place which is always there to go within yourself to come up with that next level guidance, next level inspiration, next level clarity, just so that you are really connected and know how to connect to yourself, to your core, to your intuition, to your soul. So I hope you enjoy this. Give yourself about 10 minutes if you're able to do that right now. And just allow yourself to come into the room that you're in, fully be here, fully be present. And when you're ready, let's close the eyes, nod your chin to your throat just to drop out of your head and into your body, into your heart, into your energy, into your intuition, connect with your soul. So let's just start with 3 slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. And out through the mouth. And then your hands, you can keep them on your lap. You can place them on your heart. One hand on your heart, one hand on your solar plexus. Whatever lets you help connect to yourself, to your body, to your energy. And that lets you drop out of your head a little bit. And allows you to be fully here, fully present, and give yourself this time in this space. So I just want you to imagine in front of you a little mini version of you, maybe 6 inches tall, 4 to 6 inches tall, maybe dressed as you're currently dressed, or just whatever image comes up for you. And just see this little version of you, kind of infuse it with your energy and with your intention. And then I want you to imagine that in front of your heart, there are like big French doors that are opening, allowing this little version of you to walk into your heart chamber. So just see this little version of you inside this heart chamber, your heart chamber. I want you to picture a long hallway. So don't get too caught up in what the heart looks like and actually all the chambers of the heart, but just this idea that you are within your own heart. And seeing now in front of you a long hallway with doors on either side, as well as a door at the very end. Just see this little version of you walking down the hallway, just noticing the doors, and just allowing yourself to stop at the door that speaks to you the most. Just stand in front of that door or take another moment to find the door that is just calling to you. Maybe it's the right side, maybe it's the left side, maybe it's the one at the end. And then just notice what that door looks like. It may be a plain wooden door. It may be very ornate. It may look like something totally different. It may look like the entrance to a garden. Whatever comes through for you is perfect. And if there is a handle, I'd like you to see yourself reaching out in front of you to turn that knob to open the door. If there's not, that's okay. Just find a way to step in through the door. So if you're opening it with the handle, open the door wide and step inside the door or through the door inside the chamber or the room that is now in front of you. And then see yourself closing the door and that you are fully enclosed in this chamber, this room, this space. So again, just notice what the space looks like. It may be a big room, it may be bright, light, sunny, it may be tiny and cozy, it may have a nice leather chair and a fireplace, it may look like you're in a garden. Whatever image comes through for this space, allow that to be there. Maybe allow yourself to explore it just for a moment. But in this space, there is some place for you to sit. So find yourself sitting on whatever is there for you to sit on, whether it's a log or a rock or a chair or a bench or a cozy couch with a blanket. Just allow yourself to settle in for a moment. You are now inside this chamber. The door is closed, or however you came in, that is sort of sealed off. This is very private. This is very internal. This is just a space for you. And this is where you're going to connect with your higher self, your soul self, your inner guidance, whatever language resonates for you. So just allow yourself to get very comfortable, grounded, giving yourself this time in this space to be here, to be present, to be open. And perhaps think of a question or two that you might have been wondering about, maybe around your next steps, or maybe you're feeling blocked or stuck and you're not sure what's holding you back. Just tune into what it is that you are seeking an answer to. I'm going to guide you through a few questions first, and then you can allow yourself to ask your own questions. So just take a moment now to perhaps visualize what your higher self looks like. We are all different, so you may just intuit this, you may sense it, you may visualize your soul self in front of you, your higher self in front of you. I'm going to suggest in front of you, or it could be above you if that feels right for you. So just tune into calling this part of you, this higher version of you, this higher self, this intuitive self, this God self, whatever divine self, whatever feels like it lines up with you right now. Just seeing that you are now in direct communication with this piece, this part, this next level, higher version wisdom. And so start to form a connection, whether it's through your heart to their heart, just your mind through their mind, just intentionality that you are now connected. Maybe thank that part of you for being here and being a witness and being available to answer your questions. And then perhaps start with something like, um, what do you most want me to know right now? So just asking that question and allowing yourself to receive an answer. What do I most need to hear right now? What's on your mind? So just allowing this to be whatever it is. You may receive answers immediately. They're not going to be long-winded. They're going to be short. It may be an image. It may be a tiny phrase. It may be a single word. And it may not come right now. It may come later throughout the day. So just be open to keeping these lines of communication open. Maybe next it's, what's one action or step I can take today to move forward in my purpose, in my mission, in my job, in my relationship, whatever you are wanting to receive guidance on. And I'm guiding this, but you can just continue to have your own conversation. So if you are receiving some wisdom, you can continue the conversation on your own. I'm just going to keep you here for another moment with my guided questions. And again, you just do what feels right for you. Might be something like, what is it that I'm not seeing that is holding me back right now? Just keep breathing as you're receiving and being engaged in this conversation. Now, just a couple more minutes in this space where you can ask whatever it is that you are wanting to ask, whatever specific question you are wanting guidance on, without attachment, just an openness to receive. Breathe into this. Let yourself feel grounded. So let's do one last question or something like, is there anything else you want me to know right now? Receive. Thank this inner wisdom, this inner guidance, this soul level piece of yourself for its presence. You've now made a connection. If you haven't done that already before, you've maybe now reconnected in this quiet space deep within you that you always have access to. So, thanking them, letting them know that you are grateful for what you've received. And if you haven't received, maybe asking them to drop this information for you a little bit later throughout your day or when it feels appropriate. Thank it for its guidance. Let it know that you will apply and implement. When you're ready, get up from the seat that you have been sitting on. Seeing this part of you either staying in that space, knowing it's always there for you, or just seeing it sort of vanish or dissipate for now. Walking back towards the doorway through which you entered. If there's a handle or a knob, open that, turn the knob and open the door. If not, just walk through. And then on the other side, shut the door or see it sort of being sealed in some way so that this is a very safe, private place that only you have access to. Walk back down the hallway to those French doors that you came in through. Open those doors, step outside, shutting the doors. Taking a moment to integrate all that you've received. And so now you sitting in the chair that you're in, witnessing that little self, capture any messages that you received from this inner guidance and these insights. Feel yourself, let that little part of you merge back into you, that little mini you, let it merge back into you. Feel yourself grounded in the chair that you're in, present to the room that you're currently in. Take 3 deep breaths again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In and out. One more time. Just allowing you to integrate all of this into your physical body, this 3D reality that you are in. When you feel ready to open your eyes and come back into the room, please do that. If there's anything you wanted to capture from the insights you received, do it right away before those insights vanish, whether it's an image, often it's image, or a word, or just something that dropped in for you. And I'm going to finish with this so that you can continue to explore that yourself and or apply whatever it is that you received. Just knowing that you always have this inner wisdom, this inner guidance within you, anytime you're feeling the need to seek outside of yourself, or you feel really pulled outside of yourself, or you feel a little bit lost, or you feel unsure of what's next for you, I invite you to come back to this practice and really cultivate and grow this relationship, connecting to your deeper self, connecting to your wisdom, connecting to your soul level guidance. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And yeah, I hope that you will continue to join me on this journey by subscribing to this channel. Lots of videos here to support you, so many experiential ones to help you drop into your body and your energy and your soul, just as we just did. So I look forward to having you along for the ride, and I will see you next week in next week's video.